Hey y'all, it's a snow day here in Tennessee, and I wanted to make something different than my traditional chili on a snow day. So today I made French onion soup. And you're going to start off with French onion soup, peeling and slicing thinly 3 pounds of onions. I sliced up a bag of sweet onions. These are Vidalia onions, so they're not quite as strong as the regular yellow or white onions. But you want to do those thinly. And once you have them all sliced up, you're going to add them to a pot that you have melted 4 tablespoons of butter. Once the butter is melted, you're going to add all of your onions in there, and you're going to have your heat on medium to high heat. And you're going to stir quite often for 10 minutes until the onions have softened. And once they've softened, you're going to turn your heat down to medium heat and add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. After you've done that, you're going to stir every 5 minutes for 35 minutes. I found that toward the end, I didn't let it go 5 minutes because it started sticking and really getting brown on the bottom. And that's what you want. You want it to get brown while you caramelize your onions, but I wanted to make sure I did not burn it. So I stirred more often. This was about 35 minutes. Once you get that color, you're going to add 1 clove of garlic, of minced garlic, into the pot. You're going to cook that about 1 minute. Then you're going to add 32 ounces of beef broth and 24 ounces of chicken broth. Also, a ½ cup of dry red wine. Going to stir that also with 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Stir that in really good and add about a ½ teaspoon of thyme. If you have fresh thyme, you could put a sprig of fresh thyme in there as it's simmering, but you're going to let this simmer for 20 minutes. So in the meantime, you're going to brush your toast with olive oil on both sides and stick that under the broiler to brown. And you want that really crunchy. And slice up enough cheese to cover your bowl. I discovered that shredding your cheese would be better over your bowl, or having shredded cheese and topping the bowl of soup is much easier. But you're going to ladle your soup out into your bowl, and then you're going to top it with your bread. And your bread is nice and crusty, so it's not going to get too soggy very fast. But this is where I discovered that shredded cheese would have been much better. It would have covered evenly and not been thick in some spots and thinner in the others. But it toasted nicely and the cheese melted, and it was so delicious, and I think you'll love it. Please let me know if you try this. I'd love to know.